My name is JT Esterkamp. I am a fourth grade student at South Park Elementary. As you all know, we suffered a great tragedy. My dear friend since kindergarten, Kenny McCormick, was taken suddenly from us. Kenny's death was caused by being electrocuted by rail tracks, stampeded by a pack of buffalo, and then shoved through a giant cheese grinder. This is a great tragedy for our small town, and completely unexpected. As many of you know, Kenny was a wonderful boy who would have become a great man. His sudden death is a blow to our entire community. Kenny was born in our tiny little town of South Park in 2000 at Hell's Pass Hospital. Growing up, Kenny didn't have much. Neither of Kenny's parents went to college, so money was hard to come by. During our kindergarten year, I befriended Kenny, and over the years began to understand what a wonderful person he was. We all remember different things about Kenny, like the time in first grade when he pulled the fire alarm, or that time he put the dead frog in Mr. Garrison's desk. Kenny always had a terrific sense of humor. He could make anyone laugh, especially with his jokes. Perhaps at times Kenny might have been a headache for the school administrators, but to me, he was a terrific friend. By Kenny's fourth grade year, he was starting to improve very much in school, and even had straight A's in his last quarter of school. Kenny was one of the most loyal and kind people I ever knew. I know he would have had my back on anything. Once in third grade, I completely forgot to do a science project. Kenny let me join his group and help him finish his project, which he was already 95% done with, might I add. Another time on a Friday night, my dog ran off. Kenny was the only person in the neighborhood who went with me until we found my dog at 1 in the morning. When we played superhero, Kenny was always fair and understanding, and didn't judge anyone on how good their costumes were. Kenny himself was Mysterion, and in many situations showed both leadership skills and loyalty. Kenny did not come from great means, but in many ways he was richer than most people I have ever known. I ask everyone to remember Kenny's true spirit, the honesty and loyalty that we should all try to embrace every day. Kenny is gone now, but he lives on in each and every one of us. I don't think school will ever be the same anymore for myself and anyone that knew Kenny. Kenny was my best friend. We must remember all the things that made Kenny great, and always try to exhibit those traits. I know if Kenny were here, he'd be trying to do the same.